Spoiler alert, guys. What is up? We have a spoiler alert with Ari and Biniyam from 90 Day Fiance the other way. So I don't want to waste any time. I'm going to warn you guys right now. If you do not want to know these details, do not keep watching. But for everyone else that does want to know, what is going on with this couple? Where do they stand? Are they still together? Is Ari back in the US? What is going on? You guys already know we were waiting for a 90 Day Fiance tell-all for the other way, but we never saw it. Now I finally officially know why. It's because 90 Day Bears All, which if you guys don't know is the new spinoff coming on to Discovery Plus, that is going to take place and take way, I guess, of the tell-all. That's what it is. That is why they are not doing a tell-all. I'm like 100% positive that is the deal. Discovery Plus is a paid service. TLC is clearly trying to promote it, and no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that, but they're trying to get people to watch it. And Sean, the host of the tell-all, which I wish it was me, but she is the host, and she's also going to be the host of this new 90 Day Fiance spinoff, 90 Day Bears All. She has already come on Entertainment Tonight and said that everyone from Brittany and Yazin and everyone is going to be on this new spinoff, and then that is when we can kind of get the more up-to-date, real raw of, updates of what is going on in their life. So that is why I first needed to, answer that question, because so many of you guys have been asking me, are we ever going to get a tell-all? Well, I don't believe so. I think it's just going to come in January when we see this 90 Day Bears All show, and it might kind of be like a tell-all, but it'll likely be on Discovery Plus, and it'll be on that new show. But for Ari and Biniyam, I mean, if you guys really want to just wait for the tell-all, whatever, you can wait. But if you're wondering what is going on with their relationship, the last we saw them, they got engaged, and let's be honest, their relationship was rocky. Well, the truth is, we can now confirm two things. Number one, they are still together. Number two, I don't believe they have gotten married. And number three, I'm 99.9999% confident. I don't want to say 100 because there's just a slim chance I'm wrong, but I've done so much research on TikTok and Instagram and everything that I can tell y'all that what appears to be the case is that Ari and the baby moved back to America. Biniyam could not come to America. There is stuff going down in Ethiopia. I don't know the specifics, so I don't even want to get into it, but there is some kind of stuff going down. I've heard from you guys. I've seen it online. I don't know for sure. If you can't tell, I'm practically an idiot, so I don't even want to get into that. But there's stuff happening, and it really looks like, based on my research, that Binny was still in Ethiopia. But because all of this stuff that was going down, and I think he wanted to see his family, and some of the stay-at-home orders were kind of getting lifted, we can 99.9999% confidently say that Ari and Biniyam and the baby, and I believe even Ari's parents, definitely the mom, definitely her sister, and her brother or brother-in-law, are in a Caribbean country right now. They are on an island right now, and they are all together. Binny's there, so is Ari, so is the baby, and it appears that so is the rest of their family. Now, if you're wondering, well, where are they? I don't know for sure. That is kind of the only kicker. We can stand here and make guesses. I'm going to say Cayman Islands. It's a complete guess, complete conspiracy theory guess, but they've been posting all these cryptic, weird little social media posts. I'm also going to possibly guess Turks and Caicos, because basically in Turks and Caicos and Cayman Islands around October, everything started to open back up and people could start traveling in and out, I believe with a doctor's note. So if you went and got tested, you're good to go. You can go to both of those places. And Biniyam did post that little video of him and his baby, which is really cute. And just from the scenery and the people in the video and the resort, I mean, I could be totally wrong. They could be in Jamaica or they could be in Dominican Republic. There's a million places, but my gut is telling me, well, Ari's family has some cash, and Turks and Caicos, I've never been there, but Turks and Caicos and even, Cayman Islands, you gotta have some cash to go. So it's like, hey, they might possibly have been to a little bit of a nicer island, tried to kind of play it safe, and that is what my gut is telling me. But long story short, they're still together. They don't seem to be married, but apparently their relationship is still working well. And Biniyam, I'm 99.999% confident He has not moved to the US, but Ari, she was here, and I think she's honestly just visiting in this island. I don't believe that they have moved there. So yeah, Binny and Ari, they are still together. Shocking as heck. I can't believe it. Put in the comments below what you guys think, and like I've been saying this entire time, the tell-all. We're never gonna ever see a tell-all. I don't think it's ever gonna come. The closest thing we're gonna get to that is just the 90-day bears. All which, boo-hoo, cry me a river. That kind of sucks. But put in the comments below what you guys think. And before I go on to the rest of this video, I really quickly want to just tell you guys that I have recently met a kind of actually a fan of this channel. She's incredibly nice. She is a casting producer. Any of you guys are interested, please shoot her an email. This is her message, that she is working on a new project for men over 40 who are dating younger women in their 20s to 30s and that like to date older men, I guess. This is just for interview purposes, and it might be a show, might not. She can't really say yes or no. So if you, I guess, are younger and you are dating someone significantly older, or if you just know someone that might be interested in this potential project, please shoot her an email. I'm going to put her email above or below this video. It is just nylacastingproduction@gmail.com. Very simple. I'll put her email above or below this video. Seriously, I owe her because she gave me some incredible advice. She just seems to be down to earth and genuine and sweet and nice. So definitely, if you are a woman in your 20s and 30s and you're dating an old man, or if you are an old man and you like to date young women, you shoot that email a message. Now let's go on to the rest of this video. And y'all already know, really quick, don't freak out, don't worry, but last night, the family Chantel was on. And let me just say something really quick. I don't get paid a freaking red cent from the family Chantel. People keep saying that you must be in cahoots with the family Chantel because you talk about it. I like this show, so that's why I talk about it. I get paid from YouTube, but I don't get paid anything from the family Chantel. And if I was getting paid from the family Chantel, do you think I would bash them so much? Because let's be real, Mama Chantel, Karen, and Chantel are, holy crap, they are dumb. So let's just really quick talk about what happened, because I thought last night's episode was just hilarious. I'm going to keep it quick. First, we need to really quick talk about Chantel and Karen, because we are still in this weird little topic with Royal, Chantel's brother, and Royal's wife, Anjanette, because supposedly, possibly, maybe, Anjanette's mom was possibly messaging Karen's brother. We don't know if these messages were romantic. Let me just say, that is the dumbest thing. That just right there shows you guys how dumb and just attention-seeking Karen and Chantel really are. They haven't mentioned what these messages are. Were they romantic? Were they just saying, hey, I'm, Anjanette's mom? What were these messages? No one ever will ever clarify. So number one, that's really annoying. But in the last episode, Royal and Anjanette were having the day one of their 2-day wedding, and the day one is just celebration and dancing and having a grand old time. And so it was supposed to be happy times, good old times. And Royal did politely tell his family, which I don't like Royal a bit, but he did politely tell his family, hey, if you want to come, you have to agree to me. No drama. So they get there and everything's going well and they're dancing and they're having a good time. And what does Chantel and her crazy mom do? They walk right up to Anjanette's mom, Antoinette, and say, hey, were you messaging my brother? And of course, she can't speak a word of English, so Anjanette has to jump in the middle of it and translate, and then she says this, and then she says that, and to be completely, totally honest with you guys, Anjanette's mom, she didn't say a word. I don't know if that's good or bad, but she literally did not say a single word, and it was just like Karen and Chantel were trying to mold and make this kind of artificial drama out of complete thin air, and then, Antoinette was like, what? She had no comment whatsoever, and then they were like freaking out, going crazy, and finally Anjanette was just screaming and crying, and she ran off and she said a not very nice word to Chantel's entire family. So I don't know if she was messaging her brother. I don't know if these messages were romantic. Maybe it wasn't even her, but like Chantel and Karen, they came up with this idea that it was like Anjanette or something, and it was Anjanette logging into her mom's account, messaging Karen's brother. Which when I heard that, I was like, what? Where did you even come up with that crazy of an idea? So I'm sorry if you like her, but Karen, Mama Chantel, is a complete total moron. She is just dumb. I mean, it's just like, holy crap. And the funniest and dumbest thing about Karen, let me also just say, is that she walks around like she is a freaking philosopher, and she acts like she's all smart and sophisticated, and I'm watching this saying, Karen, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, she has to use all these fancy, big, amazing words. And it's like, what'd you do? Just read a dictionary and start rambling off these big, huge words? It makes no sense. She's an idiot, and I'm sorry if you guys like her. But yeah, Anjanette was really upset. Finally, Royal went to his family and said, you know what, I asked you guys for one thing, and that was to not start drama. And I think he really meant it. Just like, why can't you guys come to my wedding and not start drama? Sit there, dance, don't talk to Anjanette's family, and you won't start any drama. But of course, what did they have to do? So he was super upset, and he said, you guys get out of here, leave. And that was kind of a weird moment, because I'm watching this thinking, wow, he really just kicked his own family out of his wedding, technically, which I don't blame the guy one bit. My question, though, is I wonder if his family is footing any of this bill. I'd probably say no, because I feel like if they were paying for even a single cent of this wedding, then they would be really vocal that they're paying and pitching in, but they didn't even mention it. So likely, they probably aren't paying, and TLC's probably just paying for the whole thing. And then to make the situation even better, we got to see in the upcoming preview for the next episode that guess what happens, because this is actually a 2-day wedding, and the second day is the real true marriage, all that crap where they get dressed up and they have a real true ceremony. And, Royal told them, you guys aren't invited. I'm kicking you out of the first day and you can't come to the second day. And I don't like Royal, but I do have to kind of side with him. Why would he want people that are just going to poke and be rude? I mean, I would say, hey, if you want your brother River to come and maybe Winter, because they keep their mouth shut, even kind of Pedro, and even the dad keeps his mouth shut too. But Karen and Chantel, get out of here. I wouldn't want my wedding either, so I don't blame it. But then we saw for the next part of this wedding the next day, they get on the bus and they actually go to the wedding, which, I mean, if you flew all the way to the Philippines, I get it, but still, he said do not come. So you think the guy's gonna be happy when they get there? Likely, he's gonna be mad, and even more likely, Anjanette's gonna be even more mad. So I'm excited to see how that goes down, and I just kind of would like to see someone that they all kind of like, just really talk to Chantel and the mom and kind of put them in their place, because, oh my God, they are annoying me. And if that was not enough drama and craziness for you guys, we also saw Nicole and Alejandro and Lida, who is Nicole's mom and Pedro's mom. And if there was one person, not on this show, but in this universe, that is as crazy and stupid and rude and just out of her mind as Karen, Mama Chantel, it would be Nicole and Pedro's mom, Lida, because she is just absolutely out of her mind. In the last episode, she finally got news that Alejandro is kind of somewhat sort of legally married. Now, that is such a dumb thing to say, because really, it's like he's getting divorced. It's not like he's really truly married. It's not like he's in this committed happy marriage with a kid and all this crap. No, he's getting a divorce, the marriage will be done soon, and then he's not even really still married. So once Lida heard that, she went crazy, she went ballistic, she got really mad, and I was sitting there saying, I kind of get it, but I really don't get it, because he's gonna get a freaking divorce. But she was upset. Now her reasoning is, she kind of went through this similar situation as Nicole. She met a married man. He already had kids. They went and had her 2 kids, Pedro and Nicole. Okay, then it ended up being that the man went back to the first wife. So she was like, I don't want to see this happen to you. Kind of a different situation. Let me also say, what happened to her is totally wrong, but Lida, she's not very nice, but no one should ever leave their wife and kids. That's not cool. Clearly, Pedro and Nicole's dad just isn't a good guy. If he does that kind of crap, not cool, not nice, but she isn't very nice herself. But either way, she was upset, and they tried to tell her and calm her down, and they just said, hey, Alejandro's still married, and yeah, Lida went crazy. She went out of her mind, unbelievably mad, to the point where she took her purse and ran after Alejandro, and he had to he was backpedaling like he was on a freaking, NFL football team. He was trying to get out of there. And it's funny because, let's be real, he's a chubbier guy. And so, he's got these real tight jeans on and he's running and booking out of there. And it was totally hilarious. If you didn't watch The Family Chantel, skip through and watch that part because that in itself was hilarious. He was running out and you could totally see it wasn't scripted. It was really real and he was kind of freaking out and so was she. And once, he saw that, he was just like, what is wrong with you? You're a lawyer. You're a smart woman. Why are you chasing me? And so he was mad. Nicole was embarrassed. Long story short, for some reason, this Alejandro guy, he either, number one, doesn't have a brain, or number two, his brain is about the size of, I don't even know, a sunflower seed. It's incredibly small because after all this stuff happened, after Nicole had a big drama and she was screaming and her mom was screaming and everyone's going crazy because this Alejandro guy, what does he do? Well, the next day at this fair festival thing that they have in the Dominican Republic, he gets down on one knee and he asks Nicole to marry him. So clearly, he either doesn't have a brain or his brain is about a 1/4 inch big. Oh, I love this so much, you guys. So yes, very good reality TV, very good drama. The Family Chantel. If you did not watch it, I don't know what you are waiting for. I have warned you. I have tried to tell you guys this is an incredible show. It's only an hour long. If it was 2 hours, I probably wouldn't watch it, but an hour once a week, why not? The drama between these two, with Anjanette and Royal and with Alejandro and Nicole, it is real, it is true, and it is very juicy. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said in the middle of this video, if you I don't know, if you want to talk to this casting lady, she honestly is just really nice and sincere and genuine. If you maybe know someone, or maybe you are the person, or maybe you know of a friend of a friend of a friend, who knows? But if you have maybe a contact, you want to talk about possibly doing this kind of interview style thing, maybe it can lead to something, maybe it won't, I have no idea. But if you could, I'll put your email above or below this video, and if you want to, reach out to her. So definitely, you guys, thank you all so much for watching. When I get more info exactly with Ari and Biniyam, I will let y'all know. But please make sure to hit that like button, comment below your thoughts, hit the subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.